Hello, everyone. Let's talk about International Women's Day. March 1st marked the beginning of Women's History Month, and March 8th is the International Women's Day. So let's get into why National Women's Day is celebrated and talk about the trailblazing women who advanced the women's rights movement. International Women's Day is a special day celebrated in many countries worldwide. It's a time to honor and appreciate women for their accomplishments. Fun fact, for International Women's Day, the mimosa flower is one of the most symbolic flowers to gift on International Women's Day. This tradition originated in Italy but has spread across the globe. The mimosa flower is a symbol of strength, sensibility, and sensitivity for Women's Day. Let's talk about Lucy Stone. Lucy Stone was an important abolitionist and suffragist who became a pioneering figure in the women's rights movement. She was the first woman from Massachusetts to earn a college degree and was a passionate advocate for women's rights, particularly women's suffrage. Next, we have Marie Bottineau Baldwin. In 1912, at the age of 49, she enrolled at the Washington College of Law. 2 years later, after taking night classes, while still working, she graduated as an attorney. Marie was the first Native American woman to graduate from the school. Interviewed in newspapers who were covering the suffrage movement, Marie educated people about the traditional political roles of women in Native society. Next, we have Susan B. Anthony. Susan B. Anthony was a leading figure in the women's suffrage movement in the United States. She played an important role in organizing the first women's rights convention in Seneca Falls in 1848 and dedicated her life to fighting for women's rights to vote. She fought for suffrage until her death, contributing significantly to the 19th Amendment, which allowed women the right to vote. Mary Church Terrell, one of the first African American women to earn a college degree, Terrell helped create the National Association of Colored Women, was a key activist in the suffrage movement, and helped desegregate restaurants. Now we have Abby Kelly Foster, who was an abolitionist and women's rights advocate who dedicated her life to the fight against slavery and the advancement of women's rights. She advocated for the immediate abolition of slavery and equality of all individuals, regardless of race or gender. Next, we have Sojourner Truth. Sojourner Truth was a former slave who became a leading abolitionist and women's rights activist in the 19th century. She is best known for her powerful speeches advocating for the abolition of slavery and the rights of women. She remains an iconic figure in the history of both the abolitionist and women's rights movements. There are so many other women and men who have contributed to the women's rights movement that I didn't mention, but are just as important. Now we will go over some vocabulary words and phrases associated with the women's rights movement. Are you ready? Breaking the glass ceiling. This means going beyond what society expects and achieving big success. It means breaking through an invisible barrier and fighting for the right to equality. Abolitionist, a person who wants to stop or abolish slavery. Suffragist, this is someone who works to gain voting rights, especially for women. Trailblazer, this is someone who is a pioneer or innovator in their field, someone who leads the way and opens up new possibilities for others to follow. They are individuals who break new ground, challenge conventions, and create paths where none existed before. March to the beat of your own drum is an idiomatic expression that means embracing individuality and independence and moving forward with confidence. Paving the way is an expression that means leading and creating paths for others to follow, symbolizing empowerment and inspiration. Butterfly effect, small efforts leading to significant impacts, highlighting the influence of individual actions. A pioneer is a person who is among the first to explore or settle a new area, develop a particular activity, or introduce a new idea, method, or technology. Pioneers are often associated with breaking new ground, leading the way, and initiating changes or advancements in various fields. So, my challenge to you, now that you have learned the vocabulary associated with International Women's Day and the women who are recognized for it, try to write example sentences using the women that I spoke about and the vocabulary together. Write them in the comments below so that you can practice your English knowledge. Good luck! In conclusion, on National Women's Day, let's remember and appreciate the amazing women who worked hard for equal rights. They showed bravery and strength. Today, let's celebrate the women in our lives and make sure they know that they're valued. Not only women, but also let's promote social justice for everyone in order to have a more equal society. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy our content, and happy National Women's Day. Ciao for now.